So, my entrepreneurs, we with another episode of Look Into an Entrepreneur, and we here with my girl Mariah with Radical Rabbit. So, how you doing today?
I'm great. I'm feeling good.
You feeling
in the
good?
kitchen. I'm glad to do this.
All right. So, first and foremost, what made you want to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah, definitely. So I actually went to Fisk University to get a degree in business because I knew if you go to school whenever you're young and you really don't know what you're gonna do. But I always knew I would own a business, and I guess I'm not really sure why, but it's just kind of in my blood to. I'm always like free flowing to just figure out what I want to do in life and.
Okay, so
turn that into money.
so you had entrepreneurs around you? Was it anybody that was an entrepreneur that you saw that kind of motivated you?
Honestly, not really. My dad always had like dreams of doing his own thing. He's still dreaming now, so maybe that just sparked something in me to do my own thing. I started, before I did this business, I did when I was in college, I sold snacks. Before that, I was a DJ in high school and I was a DJ in college, so I guess I just always had that entrepreneur type spirit.
Okay.
I started it wasn't Uber, but it was something where I would pick people up and it's kind of like Uber, but it was only for my campus.
Good Uber, huh?
Yeah, it was only for campus, so people would pay me in like gas and a little extra money to take me places. So I'm always thinking of new ideas and ways to make money.
Was you an iPod DJ or was you a real DJ?
Oh no, yeah, so when I DJ'd, I was an actual DJ. I was like one of the best. I had the party jumping. I had vinyl. I learned from an old school guy in the neighborhood. He taught me how to do it, like no computer or anything, like how to scratch and mix. So I was like super into it. I thought I'd be a DJ all of my life, and I was like, all these people keep quitting DJing, they selling their equipment. That'll never be me. And then I got pregnant, so I was like, the nightlife is not for me anymore. There's a lot of Black Lives Matter stuff happening. The stuff I was playing in the club just didn't align with the way that my life was. So at that point, it was just time for a life change, and that's how things go, you know.
So can we ask what was that DJ name though?
So it was Miss DJ Collapse, because in his house it was hot and the things was turning, and I actually like passed out. So then I turned that into my name.
That was funny.
I don't know why.
That's funny though. Yeah, that's cool though. So I know what you said. She had that entrepreneurial spirit for years. It runs in your blood, I see. And maybe you, like you say, sparked the next person. So what made you start Radical Rabbit?
So I started Radical Rabbit in 2018, officially with a business license, because I just wanted to sell food, like really good vegan food to people. Food and cooking is my passion, and also social justice. So I brought those two passions together and created Radical Rabbit. And with Radical Rabbit, we sell revolutionary, natural, and progressive vegan soul food throughout Nashville. We sell it at the farmers market, then we also do some meals through a partnership with Support and Feed, and we give away meals to those who otherwise wouldn't have a delicious vegan soul food dish for dinner or lunch.
Okay. Well, so what's the benefits of being vegan? Like, just never really knowing about it. It's so many guys. I know a lot of people say it's a diet, but I heard you earlier say it's a lifestyle too.
Yeah. So my personal benefits is that I feel great. I know that I'm moving throughout the world with as much compassion as I can, knowing that I'm eating my morals. Then there's also other benefits like environmental benefits. You're not contributing to the number one factor of global warming, which is the animal agriculture industry using cows and different land for raising those animals for meat. Then there's also the health benefit that people usually go vegan for, because you're eating mainly plants and you're not consuming animal products, which can give you inflammation and a lot of other issues. And then there's also the ethical reason for people going vegan, which is my way, like I said before, compassion and eating my morals, and just knowing that I'm not supporting an industry that houses of thousands of animals. And y'all see the videos,
yeah. I know you watch the Netflix stuff, it kind of do turn you off and stuff like that when you watch it, seeing that they treat the animals like that. It's like, damn, that's their life, and then it's like, how is that stuff really healthy for you? The animal not getting that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I really don't like chicken no more.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like it's like, it's just, don't just seem, it's just too fat, it's too I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, so it's so like like my first year going vegan, like chicken was like a huge thing for me to like give up chicken and cheese. Once I realized like why like the whole weaning yourself from cheese thing was a thing, I stopped eating cheese. But then chicken, like I went to fish, so I was right by Knockout Wings, and my roommate worked there, so it was like really hard. But now that I have this business, actually, Knockout Wings inspired like the way that they had different flavors and stuff. And I would go in there and I would see them when I did eat meat. I would see them like back there. It was actually not Knockout Wings, but nothing but wings. They used to toss their wings in the sauce and stuff. So we do that with our fried jackfruit, and we sell that as well. It's like our #1 selling item.
Okay. So do you recall what was the first vegan dish you ever made?
Oh my gosh, so it was I don't know my first, so not that I made, but I ate my first vegan meal at Whole Foods. They have the hot bar, I just went there and got a ton of stuff. I think I have a photo of it somewhere. The first vegan dish I probably made myself was something like a vegan substitute. Just like went to Kroger, I think, and bought a bunch of stuff and like warmed it up. But the substitutes are always great, like the soy or the wheat products, because it really helps you transition. If you're used to eating chicken all the time, a lot of people are like, why are you eating like fake chicken when you can eat real chicken? It's like, I don't want to eat real chicken anymore, but it's not that you don't like chicken, you just don't want to eat it. So having those options to like help my cravings, like, oh, I don't want to eat chicken anymore, but I miss chicken, it was like a good in between. So I ate a lot of those meat like substitutes at first, and then I like cooked the sides. And I had like a blog at that time where I was like blogging what I was making, and I think that just kind of sparked me to just keep going with the cooking. Okay.
So for my people that may want to wean themselves off cheese, if you don't mind me asking you right now, can you get them like ingredients that they can make? So if say they want to make some nachos and they like, man, I don't want to get, I want off the cheese. So if you give them something good real quick they can make at home.
Yeah, so this is a great question, and I'm gonna answer it, but I'm first say that cheese, like when you eat like a a vegan cheese, you're gonna eat it and you're gonna be like, oh, this doesn't taste like cheese. It tastes good, but sometimes when you eat cheese, you're looking for the ingredient casein, which is like a morphine, and that is what makes people keep craving cheese. So you're not gonna get that same craving. Like I said, you have to wean yourself from casein, which is meant for a calf to keep coming back to the cow, like its mama, and which is what females have. Like we have it in our bodies because we do that for our babies. But a great vegan cheese alternative for, I guess, like a cheese sauce, you can do cashews. You just get a blender, you fill up the bottom with cashews, like 500 milliliters with cashews. You can add in some nutritional yeast, some paprika. You can add in some bouillon, vegetable bouillon or vegetable broth to give it flavor, and whatever seasonings you usually like, and then you just add in milk or water, and then you blend that up, and then put it on in a small pot and let it boil. And cornstarch to thicken it. I'm trying to think of the recipe. We like never use recipes in the kitchen. We just in here cooking. So yeah, and then you add that with your noodles, or you can. I like to add, if it's for queso, you add in some pepper in there and some tomato and blend it up as well, and then you got some good cheese sauce.
Yeah, but you know, it's so crazy too. A lot of people don't eat vegetables. Yeah. Like, you know how many people you be like, hey, they be like, I don't eat Brussels sprouts, I don't eat squash.
That's my daughter.
Like,
she don't eat. So my daughter is vegan.
Okay.
She does not eat vegetable. Like, she like a regular kid. She don't want, I mean, not all kids eat like this, but she don't want anything with color. And it's really funny because she vegan, but when you think about that cheese sauce I just said, I put in vegetable broth so she can get all those veggies. I'm putting in a nutritional yeast, which is B12.
Okay.
And then like she'll get like maybe some red tomato sauce, but like it's really easy to like sneak veggies into anything that you're eating, especially when you're vegan, because all of our stuff is like vegetable based. Like even if it looks like it's just mac and cheese, normal mac and cheese is just what milk and cheese and butter, like our mac and cheese. Okay. It's like some people mix in carrots and potatoes. Like you can mix in so much stuff and it tastes even better, but you're also getting that nutrition from the vegetables.
Okay, so potatoes is a vegetable. Can you eat? Is potatoes is on a vegan diet? I mean, is that a?
It's not an animal. And it's not an animal byproduct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still frying them and all that.
Yeah, you do whatever you want to.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
We'll see if you add in lard to it. That's like pig fat from
like
pig.
using peanut oil or something like that.
Yeah, peanut oil's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you got people with these peanut allergies, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where can the people find you if they're interested in getting some of this good food?
Definitely. So we are a pop-up restaurant, so we pop up. So our regular pop-up right now is Saturdays at Richland Park Farmers Market. But the best way to find us is to go to social media. We're on Instagram at @RADICAL Rabbit _ You have to have the underscore, you can't find us. And then we're on Facebook at RAB Nashville. That's RADRAB Nashville. And again, our name is Radical Rabbit. You can also go to our website, www.radrab.com.
Okay. And I just have one more thing. Can you give people words of encouragement or a little bit of motivation or just some type of advice to let them know to follow their dreams?
Oh, yeah. Definitely follow your dreams. You won't regret it. I mean, I won't say you won't. Sorry, that's a hard question.
Cause you regretted it, like, damn, I just spent these many years doing this and what is it?
Owning a business is not hard. It's not easy. It's very hard. But if it's your passion and you living in your purpose and it just feels right, then like it doesn't really feel like work. It just feels like second nature to you. So if you know that something is like for you and it's meant for you, or even if you don't know, you want to try it out, just take the risk because you only get one life, and if you don't take the risk, then you'll certainly regret it. It's a mango, cilantro, kale, and romaine in this. And then we pickle some cabbage, some purple cabbage.
So how long does the process of pickling the cabbage take?
We did a quick pickle, but that'll be good for a week.
Okay.
And this is chickpea salad.
Chickpea salad.
And some marinated cucumbers.
Okay.
And I added some carrots.
So it is actually chickpeas.
Like garbanzo beans. It's kind of like, it has its own taste, but it has the color of the navy beans. You can see them in here a little bit.
Like navy beans?
Yeah, but
Okay.
this is kind of flavor like tuna salad, so it has relish in it.
Okay.
Sometimes we add hot cherry peppers to give it
A little kick?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really good. But this is something for the farmers market, so people can have something fresh and they can eat it there.
Right. And what are those wraps? What kind of wraps are those?
So I'm thinking of a name. We're gonna call it.
So you created those wraps?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I think this is gonna be like a wrap. We call it a wrap package, but this one probably gonna be like a chickpea mango wrap package.
Okay. No, the wraps themselves. What are they made out of?
Tomato basil.
Tomato basil. Okay. So how many of those you'll usually make for the market?
Usually like 20 or 25, but today I'm gonna do. I'm about to stop after like 3 more.
Okay.
We have so much food. I can show you how much food we have too.
And what is this you say right here again?
Mango, kale, and we put a little bit of balsamic in there, cilantro in there, some lime juice.
Look like you eat that by itself alone.
Yeah,
like,
salad.
Yeah, I know, right?
Extra, so I was like, I want a salad, so I'm
know,
eat
right?
that and like mix all of this in there.
Man, I'm getting hungry looking at this
I'll
stuff.
make you one. Here, I'll show you some of the other food.
Okay.
The special stuff we do. This is some of the stuff that we're serving tomorrow.
At the market?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for a nonprofit called Our Place. It's a chicken sandwich. So we do food for nonprofits every week.
Okay.
This is our Liberian greens.
Liberian green. So what's actually in those?
So it's like the Liberian, like the traditional, it has fish and like meat and then peanut sauce. So we do peanut butter, and instead of fish we do kelp. And then it has a little bit of spice as well, like cayenne pepper.
Okay.
And it's really good.
Sounds different.
Yeah, it was a hit last week, so we did it again.
Okay.
A lot of non-vegans like it too. And then this is our lasagna plate. It has glazed broccoli, and then a vegan lasagna with almond, tofu, ricotta, and walnut mushroom mince, and then It's our rad ribs plate. Let me take it off.
Rad ribs plate.
Yeah, so we make our own seitan
Okay.
as well. So this is our seitan ribs. And then mashed potatoes and gravy, and then some glazed broccoli.
That looks good.
And then our mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So since it's vegan, what do you use for the cheese?
Cashews.
Cashews?
Yeah, cashews and nutritional yeast. Give it a cheesy taste.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew somebody that ate vegan and they was, I forgot what they was using. I think they was using, I think they said something like carrots and something. It was something.
Some people do like carrots and
Okay. So what is vegan? What is the term vegan? Because I mean, I don't really know, like myself. I know you know, like I know what a vegetarian is, and that's definitely different from a vegan, right?
Yeah, so vegans, people go vegan for different reasons, like health reasons, ethical reasons, which is why I went vegan, and environmental reasons. But being a vegan is not consuming animals or animal byproducts. So that's any type of meat and anything that's made from like an animal. So
dairy, things like that.
Yeah, anything that comes from an animal is a no-no. Some people, like me, we don't wear like leather. Like if an animal had to die for it, we won't do it. But that goes back to me being an ethical vegan, like I said.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not just a diet, it's a lifestyle. So
Okay.
it's not just the food, it's like I said, like what I wear and how I live, and I just choose to live compassionately now.
Okay. Yeah, because you know you hear the terms with so many things and you don't really know what it is. You know what I mean? You know, like am I saying it right? Presbyterian? Oh, that's some religious stuff.
There's so many different types.
Like the people who just eat fish and stuff. What's that called?
Yeah, that's like pescatarian.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know.
I guess like the easiest way you could think of it is like plant-based. Like plants are like the base of your meals and the basic
ingredients.
Everything. Yeah. So that's
And I love and what's so crazy, like I won't say I'm a vegan because I still eat meat, but like I used to always tell people like I can live off salad. And they be like, but you gonna need your protein. No, salad.
Oh,
like just salad, like
salad.
You know, like but they were like, what about your protein? I'm like, man, listen, like, I'll figure out how to get that, but
people actually don't realize that there's protein in like salad, and protein deficiency isn't like it's a thing, but that's not what's killing people.
Right. That's what's killing people. Don't talk about you need some meat. You know, so hey, I get it.
Yeah. There's so many other things that would be related for protein, and like there's protein in kale, there's protein in almost everything. So like vegans and people that eat plant-based, we get our protein from where you get your protein. Like the cow eats the grass.
So what do you do for milk?
For milk, so if we need milk for something like a recipe, like biscuits or something, we'll make our own milk. So that's usually the first thing we do when we come in the kitchen is we make oat milk.
Okay.
And then we use that for our recipes. But nutritionally, you know, milk is like not even for our people anyway. So
you know, it's so crazy. So, but and it's funny you even say that because reading Malcolm X's autobiography, it's a part in there when he said even back in the 40s they was deciding if they was gonna give kids milk, give babies milk. So it's like it lets you know how far it goes. Because I even know it's an epidemic going on in California where they use the raw milk. Like they don't even pasteurize, and the kids dying and getting all these diseases from it, and they still decide to do it. So it's like, I mean, so many different alternatives, but it's like just growing up, just drinking milk, and that's all you really know until you start seeing these other products like almond milk, soy milk, things like that. 'Cause my mom was a vegetarian, so I literally couldn't have meat in the house. I had to wait till they go out of town and have meat in the house.
Wow.
They didn't want meat in the house, things like that. And so even at that time, it changed my diet. So it's so weird. Like even to this day, I still make my mama cook some of that food. Like, hey, can you cook this?
Oh my
and she's like, you still? I like that. Like she used to make like this stew type stuff. Like you used to have squash, zucchini, the little carrots, the little corn in it. Just had all type of vegetables in it, and like stuff like that. That she used to make like these. Even though they were soy-based products, she used to make like these soy-based burgers and have all these different type of vegetables on them, like avocado and stuff like that. Like people trip that I eat avocados like avocados because they taste like peanuts. Like they taste nutty. Yeah, it's like you got a real nutty taste. Okay. She got the wraps. You see what they say they got tomato, basil, and then you know she said she got the mangoes and things in there, some cilantro. You see how good that is with some cabbage, chickpeas, and then you know they look like some other type of cucumbers. That look real good with some celery. But she at the Nashville Black Market. We're gonna find out what other places she at, and we're gonna catch y'all in a minute. All right, well, I appreciate you, and it was another episode of Looking to an Entrepreneur. I appreciate you, Mariah.
Thank you.
All right.